Welcome to The Right Focus, a podcast for writers, newbies, and veterans, and everyone in between. We're hosted by M.A. Lee with the assistance of Remy Black and Edie Rooms, all from Writers Inc. Books. Our focus is productivity, process, craft, and tools. Each episode lasts as long as it takes to fix a quick dinner, drive a short commute, or take a brisk walk. Resources and links are in the show notes. Visit us at therightfocus.blogspot.com. Now, on to this week's episode. The Right Focus brings you a blast from the past from summer 2025. 13, count 'em, 13 posts that distill over 30 years of writing knowledge and 10 years of publishing writing, with 60 plus novel-length titles under 3 pen names. I hope you find a spot of wisdom in each of these quick tips for writers. Quick tip number 4. How do I make my writing form a coherent story? Well, use patterns and models. And when you use those patterns and models, start adjusting them to your story to create a unique twist. The foundations of character building and plot structure are the same and have been the same for thousands upon thousands of years. Every decade or so, new terminology comes out, but the essence remains constant. Beats, acts, pivot points, they're all based on the pattern and model best called archetype. These are worldwide patterns, which means your audience for this story will be worldwide. For plot, use the archetypal story pattern. First presented to me in Christopher Vogler's Writer's Journey. You can easily find the whole thing on the internet, or you can buy the book. I have the book. Most of the new stuff about writing that has come out since Vogler's seminal book just builds on his source. And Vogler's source was Joseph Campbell, who built on Carl Jung. You can't go wrong with Carl Jung. The archetypal story pattern creates a roller coaster plot flow with suspense and tension built in. It's like waves on the shore. They come in, some go far up the beach, some barely make it onto the beach, some go midway up the beach. And the pattern is arrhythmic in that it's constantly changing, but it remains a steady pattern, a rhythm. Most writers talk about beats, which is built on Freytag's pyramid, which is an artificial constraint on story. Others talk about TV tropes, warnings, use a strong theme so that the tropes don't create a mishmash of scenes. Whatever you use to develop characters and plot, write your basic story. When that rough draft is complete, then consider tropes and check that your story is following the beats. You'll discover that the archetypes not only kept your story on track, but also moving from beginning to middle to end, even through that dreaded saggy middle. Thanks for listening to The Right Focus, a podcast for writers at all levels, hosted by M.A. Lee from Writers Inc. Books, assisted by Remy Black and Edie Rooms. Our focus is productivity, process, craft, and tools. Music is licensed through Audio Jungle, called Background Music Loop. Its creator is Alexander Polishchuk, known on Audio Jungle as Plastic 3. The music comes in different iterations. Show notes and resource links for this and other episodes can be found at therightfocus.blogspot.com. Write to us at workbooks@aol.com when you have questions, comments, and speculations. We will try to answer you as quickly as possible. By the way, we will not mind your email address. That's rude. If you find value in our content, share with your writing friends or write a review. We're small beans here without the advertising budget of the big peeps, and you can make a difference. And whatever occurs, write on.